We are super excited to be celebrating a huge milestone in Pastor Myke and Pam's life as they have just celebrated their 40th anniversary of moving to Hilton from Yorkshire, New York, and before that, Asbury Seminary in Kentucky. And Pastor Myke took the lead pastor role at Parma Free Methodist, and 40 years later they're still serving in the Hilton community at Parma Christian Fellowship Church. How exciting!
Very exciting.
You guys have had the chance to be a part of their life and their ministry in some way, shape, or form. And we just wanted to put this video together to showcase some of just a small token of the appreciation, the gratitude, and the fun stories that people have had to showcase just what 40 years of ministry really looks like and what a pastor means to them, as well as Pam, who has done amazing things with the daycare and the nursery school for all those years as well. So here's a couple of videos from people that they have touched over those years.
Congratulations for serving for 40 years.
I know we haven't known you guys that long, but we have just always been amazed at how you guys have welcomed us into your community and your church and just accepted us right away as members of your family of believers. We're just so inspired by how hard you work and how you guys just always give everything that you have to try and help other people and to make them feel important and welcomed. And thank you for serving this community for so many years and letting us be a part of your community.
I also want to say thank you for helping me, and if I ever have a question, you have an answer, and you always are, you're just very nice to me all the time. Thank you.
Congratulations!
Bye! Bye.
Myke and Pam, 40 years. That's pretty impressive. In that time, you've managed to do a lot for this community and for us, and we want to say thank you. Hard to believe we've been around for about half of that time. You have had my children all the way from baptism, preschool, Turning Point, oh, the dogs say hello, Turning Point, preschool, church, graduations, anything important in their lives, you've been there, and you're probably sick of us by now, but I don't think either one of us are going anywhere. So we all just want to say congratulations, and here's to another 40.
Hi, Myke and Pam. This is Dick and Sharon Freed and Adam, and we just wanted to take the opportunity to say congratulations, to thank you for all of the impact and the influence that you have had on our lives and continue to have on our lives. We love you both.
Yeah, congratulations on 40 years in Hilton. Hope you have many more. Congratulations from the Freed family and best wishes.
So I remember Pastor Myke and Pam early on in my life. I had started coming to the church when I was in 5th grade, 1981, and Pam was in charge of the children's ministry. So I remembered Pam from that early, and I believe it was the atmosphere that Pam created in Parma Free Methodist that kept me coming back. Obviously, God was involved in it, but God was allowed there, and the love of God was evident. Many years later, after I had fallen away and got into a lot of trouble, I came back, and Myke was faithfully there. Shortly after that, I was admitted into the Merrill home as part of the family because I was homeless, and I was taken in, treated like one of them. And ever since then, I've just had this amazing relationship with an amazing couple. So I just thank you, Pastor Myke, and thank you, Pam, for everything you've done for me, for my family, for the community. The story I wanted to share would be probably Pastor Myke and Pam escorting us to Korea when Kathy was in the Army. It was a long trip with 3 young children, and it was amazing to have you guys along, and it was so cool that you guys cared enough to come with us and help us to start our new life on the other side of the world. So I thank you. I praise God for you guys every day. I am very happy that Hilton has you guys there to be a blessing to it.
Good. I'm going to tell you my favorite Pastor Myke story. So when I moved to Hilton as a young adult, you can't stare at me.
Oh, sorry.
So, as I moved to Hilton as a young adult, I experienced a lot of first moments, and Myke and Pam were there for most of them. But my favorite moment was when Chris was at work, and I was very, very pregnant with Miss Mandolin, and I needed a ride to our doctor because I was losing fluid, and Chris was at work, and so he tells me to call Pastor Myke. So for this awkward moment in my life, I end up calling Pastor Myke, and he's able to give me a ride to my GI doctor. Not my GI doctor, my OBGYN. So, anyway, I call Pastor Myke, and he comes to pick me up. And I come down the stairs, and I have a bag, and I'm putting this bag in the trunk. And he's like, "What is that?" And I said, "Oh, don't worry about this. This is my just-in-case bag, but we won't need it today." And so I put it in the trunk, and then I'm like, "Oh, I need one more thing." So I run upstairs, I grab a towel, and I put this towel down on the front seat. And so he, I don't know if he was surprised or nervous or just went with the flow, but he took me to my OBGYN, and I come out, and I let him know that we're gonna have a baby. And so at this point, he was a little more surprised. And so we got a hold of Chris, and he was able to get me with Chris into the hospital so we could have our very first baby.
I was on a moving job at the time. I remember that. Yep.
That's all I
So
got.
praise God for you guys. Thank you, and congratulations for being in the ministry that long.
We're so glad you came to Hilton. Thank you. We love you. I love you. Yeah, Papa. Oogly, poogly, poogly.
Hi, just a quick note, Pam and Mike, thank you so much for all you have done for the Hilton community and for my family specifically, with all 3 of my girls starting in the 2-year-old program and doing summer camps and pre-K for Sarah. And so glad she was there that you could help us during that difficult time with our fire. And everything you have done to show my girls how to care for other children. And now they both are summer camp counselors, and they definitely attribute that to you. And now Alyssa wants to be a teacher, and that also is because of you, Pam. I want to wish Mike his blessings on his prayer walk every day. I do appreciate seeing what he has to say, as well as his takeout updates. They're very important, and they were a wonderful thing during all this. But I wish you continued happiness in all that you do, and a huge thank you to Pam for giving me this wonderful thing that I can display at Allie's graduation. Thanks, guys. Love you.
Congratulations, and thank you for all you have done for us over these many, many years. Thanks for watching us grow up and experience all these new things. And I'd just like to let you know the huge impact you left on our lives. It's really amazing.
And I just wanted to say that thank you for giving me the experience that I've always needed to know that I now want to be a teacher.
Congratulations.
"40 years of ministry really has, just like anything, a lot of ups and downs. Some of the things that have been experienced and accomplished are just amazing in the events, like IYC and Power Surge, and Pastor Mike being the director of the National Youth Ministry for the Free Methodist Church for all those years. But it also comes with the downs, which are maybe not quite as significant, but they shaped who we were as a family, who my dad and mom are as people and as ministry leaders in the community. Formed Parma Christian Fellowship out of some hard times, that we were able to really change how we do some things. And it's been 18 years at Parma Christian Fellowship, which is just crazy. 22 years at Parma Free Methodist, and I was just thinking on the way here how in 4 years it'll have been half of their ministry lives in Hilton spent at Parma Free Methodist and Parma Christian Fellowship, which to me is just mind-blowing. So we just wanted to really just congratulate them on the dedication and the time spent, the ministry and the lives touched. Thank them for their service to this community. They have really created huge long-lasting friendships that stretch all around the world at this point, and so many people are grateful, as you just got to see just a small portion of the people that were able to write in or send videos. So congratulations, thank you for the service, thank you for having me so that I could somewhat follow in your footsteps a little bit, and teaching us just what it means to be a Christ follower and how to lead the church.
Thank you so much. Obviously, I'm very grateful that you guys came to Hilton, and I'm just very blessed and thankful to be part of Parma Christian Fellowship's story, and just have been blessed by so much of what you guys have done for us.
Here's to another 40.